Hi, this is Geshe Michael Roach at the Peachtree Cafe. Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show, and thank you for your support. You know, we've had incredible support from around the world. I think 10,000 people have seen the first video. I'm just very happy and very grateful for that. We've only been in business for a week. I think on the videos. But anyway, today I have special guests, Connie O'Brien and John Brady. And they are very special friends of mine. I think John and I have been friends for over 20 years. Connie, very close to that. And they're special people. Connie owned one of the most successful restaurants in Vancouver, Canada. And she sold that restaurant. And then after that, she joined DCI as a professor at the DCI Teacher Training College called SCIM. And she's a very successful speaker all over the world for DCI. John Brady has worked in Manhattan. I met him at that time for one of the largest, what would be nowadays an online retailer. He was the vice president there. Very, very successful there. And then one day he agreed to do a charity project for me, a volunteer project. And he started working on the Asian Classics Input Project, which is a very wonderful project that is dedicated to saving the ancient books of Asia, inputting them digitally by paying poor people around the world in villages, training them, and then they put those books up online for free, and they are translated by people around the world. And I believe it's about 6 million pages scanned.
And counting.
Yeah.
Still going.
And I don't know, 1 million pages input, searchable input. So amazing to business people, and doing great service in the world. Connie's new project was approved by the government of Mexico, which will affect over 20 million Mexican children, teaching them new ways to eat healthy, exercise healthy, and think in healthy ways to prevent bullying, for example. So anyway, today we have a question, and I'd like Connie to play it, and we're going to talk about that.
He's from Romania. It's Masi from Romania that we have today.
Hello everybody, my name is Masi and I'm contacting you from Romania, Brașov. My question is about business problem number 14. Individuals in my business world whom I consider reputable and capable seem hesitant to connect with me. The cause of this problem, as we know, is choosing poorly associates. The question is, what is the crystal clear decision, action, and step that I have to take in my life, in my business, to solve this problem? Thank you.
So I'd like to go at Masi's question. Thank you, Masi, for your question. And we love Romania. We have some great friends there. We've had great tours there.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of like to divide it into 3 parts, okay? And I'd like to kind of phrase it in an American Peachtree Cafe way, which is that, okay, I'm starting into a business and I'd like to work with cool people. And I'm not talking employees. I'm talking about, I would like partners. And I'd like them to be fun, cool, because listen, all of us spend more time at work than we spend at home. And we want to have fun.
True.
We want cool, capable, profitable partnerships. So I'm going to say Masi's question is that. And I'm going to ask you guys from 3 points of view. Okay, number 1, you know, in a normal conversation about choosing your business partners, how do you find a good business partner? You know, that would be the old way.
Right.
And then I want you to talk about the seed way. Like, you know, how do you find cool business partners the new way that you want to spend all day with since you can't be with your family? And in third, I think for Masi, what Masi really wants is by the end of this little show this morning, you guys should say, look, Masi, here's 1, 2, 3 specific things we want you to do right away. Okay, so let's open it up. Either one of you guys, what are some old answers? Let's say old school.
Oh my God, old
New
school.
York business. I want to find good business partners.
You know, one of the ways that I remember distinctly in my time during my corporate life, headhunters were finding these people, getting extraordinary benefits of commissions to find the right person to fit not only the job, but the essential position. And that was the the way.
Yeah,
in
that's
our
one
time.
way. Friends,
Yeah.
you go to friends, you go to family as well. Those
Sure.
people you
If
trust.
you wanted people in your business in Vancouver,
Yeah,
like how would you?
They
how
were
would you-
actually friends. So at that time, I went to people that I trusted, and or
networked.
I networked.
Right.
Exactly.
So go to a
that was the
headhunter?
old way I would have done it.
or
Yeah.
or network, or put it out in a newspaper. in
Or
those days.
steal from another company, which is a
Right.
very interesting thing that used to happen a lot in those days.
So
Yes.
that's the old
Happened to you,
answer,
didn't it?
Masi. That's the old answer.
Uh-huh.
Now, what's the new answer? And I'll say something interesting. We're talking about finding someone who's already out there, right?
Right.
Finding a cool person to do your business with, who cool and smart, who will make money and be fun, is out there, and you have to find them. Now, what's the new point of view that you guys, like to talk about as you travel the world and teach?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, we do meet, Massey, we meet lots of people who are looking for business partners and trying to grow a business. And it is a matter of it's a simple matter of setting up a 4-step plan, helping somebody else.
So what's the 4 steps that you're talking about?
Okay, the first of the 4
This is
steps
4 ways to plant a seed.
Yeah, 4 ways to
In the
plant a
mind.
seed. That's what I'm talking about. In your mind. You watch yourself do this with somebody else, which means you have to make a really short, simple statement about what you want. I want to find a really cool business partner.
And profitable.
And yes, definitely.
And someone I can
profitable,
spend the
cool.
whole day with.
Yes.
Okay, that's our goal. Now that's
Okay.
step number 1. What's step number 2, JB?
Well, who is that person for you? Somebody who's in the same business as you, looking for an associate that is going to be cool, experienced, talented, knows how to make money, and has fun in the process.
So
that's number 2.
The second of the 4 steps.
Helping someone else find that person.
Help someone else find their business partners. Okay, cool.
Nice,
cool.
nice.
And what would second step would be to choose those
Yeah.
people to help. And the third step, Cody?
Just do it. Just go out there, spend 1 hour a week with somebody working on that very process.
Now, how is 1 hour a week going to be enough if I'm going to spend 50, 60 hours a week
Good
with these
question.
guys?
Yeah.
It's all about really doing good seed planting. Part of good seed planting is watering the seed after you plant it. So a whole hour, that's a lot of seeds. How many seeds you
In
plant?
one, in 1 week.
In 1 week. That's in 1 week it grows phenomenally.
Yeah, we
What
did
do
the
you know?
we did the numbers once for one
Yeah,
month.
yeah, it's
over a billion or
Yeah.
something.
Now, but I have a
Okay.
question for you. What you always hear from people about this trying to find someone else who's looking for a business partner is people, Masi's friends, they'll say, look, I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody who's looking for a business partner. What do you say to somebody like that?
Well, but I didn't finish the part
I'm
about
sorry.
watering the seed.
Okay.
That's,
That's
really
step
super.
4.
That's step 4. That's super important. So that's every night before you go to bed. It's a simple thing. It's really being happy about the fact that you tried to help somebody else find a good, cool business partner.
So as you fall asleep. or
As
something.
you fall asleep, you're thinking about it, but you're super happy about it.
But falling asleep time is, we worry at that. That's the time we have to worry in our bed.
No, that's the time you really need to be happy. John and I often spend time laughing at that time. It's an awesome way to fall asleep. Those seeds keep replanting all through the night. So that's an awesome thing to do just before you go to sleep. And when you think about it, how many more seeds you planted to get that cool partner coming out of just you going to sleep, not having to do anything else.
So I got this question again. What are you going to say to Masi if he says, oh, look, John, I don't have anybody. I don't know anybody who's looking for a business partner.
There's several ways of looking at it. I think one of the great tools of the level 5 in our system is this 5-pointed star idea about what you're currently doing with relationships in your associations within your suppliers, your customer,
Suppliers, customers, employees,
your investors,
employees, and business partners.
So start there. Look to see how your relationships are going in the given perspective of your business now, and then really pay attention to how your associations and your relationships and are they healthy? Are your suppliers really happy with you? Like, are you paying them on time? The small things that we normally try to circumvent to extend our credit longer, Are we doing these kind of specifics in our own current existence of our business?
So can I help a friend to find a good employee, and then before I go to bed, can I redirect that seed to me finding not an employee but a business partner? Does that work?
Third party loop.
Sure.
Does that still work?
Yeah, you could definitely. It has to do with the two thoughts coming so close together. One really feeds up the other, or rather nourishes the other one. So it is possible to do it that way. But if you really don't think you could find, or you don't know of anybody who's looking for a business partner, and you're thinking, well, how the heck can I don't know where I can find them. That process is really a matter then, okay, if you don't know what you're looking for, what kind of business partner you're looking for, just help somebody else who also doesn't know what they're looking for.
Oh,
Same sort of thing. So you can water that kind of a seed so that you do know exactly what kind of business partner you're looking for.
Is that a big question for you?
Okay.
If I know someone who's looking for a romantic partner, a marriage, like a wife or husband, would it help me find my cool business partner if I helped another person find a person to be someone special in their private life? Would that work? What do you guys think?
Why not? Why not throw a big party and bring people together? So just do something that's a lot of fun, which also helps to plant seeds for the cool part of the business partner, and throw a party with the kinds of people that might come together as romantic partners.
Oh, you redirect that seed directly to what you really are wanting in that circumstance. So I think we call that a third party loop, right? Where you're doing it with someone else that is not directly related to what the goal is, and here you are, doing it with your personal relationship issue and creating a better relationship with your partners, for instance, and direct it to that beautiful possibility of getting the business associate that really will work for you.
So ask you guys another question. If I'm Massey, and maybe I don't know you guys very well, have you used this system to find a personal partner, or have you used this system to find associates in your business life? And can you talk a little bit about your small successes? I know it's good not to exaggerate your successes, but it's also good to say, actually it has worked for me on a certain level. So you guys, John, you want to start, and then Connie?
Okay.
Yeah, I think in my early days, one of the things that I used to do, which, did I have the seed system in my pocket at that time? No. But my company would put people up against me to have me compete with another person for
so
my
your
performance.
boss thought it would help the company.
Totally thought that the competition was
if they
healthy.
put you in competition.
Yeah, and the person would be ready to start the contest. And an example, what I would do is I would go through in those days, my Rolodex, right? And choose clients that I had no time to service. And just say, like, they need someone to be, in front of them 3 times a week. Go. It's worth so much money for the company. And they couldn't get over that. It was like, you're giving me your contacts to go in.
Cool.
And I think it worked in my success in the the budgetary systems of 12% every year going up. But currently, the other part of my my responsibility is fundraising for our organization, and I think that's the exponential factor of putting $1 a day into a membership to support our progress and our program.
Means saving the ancient books.
Saving the ancient books exponentially does create more money if it's done properly, and if it's done with great motivation, and you charge that seed, and it can result in tens of thousands of dollars of people.
How about you? I mean, the business partners are,
Well, I was just thinking about it. Massey, I'm actually using you right now because I have to plant a really super cool board member. Well, actually several board members. I've been having a difficult time finding creative people who have time to be part of my board.
Let me give some background.
Yeah.
You have a project that's been approved for 23 million young people.
Yeah.
by the government of Mexico,
Right.
and you have money. You have major donors that have given you,
You got it.
you know, large amounts of money to start the project. But you're thinking, how can I find some board members who aren't already swamped with your work?
Exactly.
What
exactly.
are you gonna do? Because Masi's asking the same
I
question.
know. I'm helping Masi. I'm helping Masi right now. This is part of my 4-step plan. But it's besides you, Masi. What I've been doing. Oh, there's our timer. So what I have been doing is working with some groups down in Mexico, helping them find the right people that they need, and I'm using that to help myself find the right people. I think one person has shown up, or actually she was already there, and she's got free time now, and
Wow.
it's so cool.
Somebody
It's
good with free
yes,
time.
somebody good with free time.
That's
so,
rare.
Right.
So if I wanna, if I'm saying, okay, Masi, here's 3 specific things we want you to do this week, what would you guys say?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'd say first, figure out your 4-step plan. Figure out what qualities you actually really want in your cool business partner. And when you set up that time to actually go and help somebody find make it fun. Make the activity that you do with somebody else, make that fun, because then that makes an interesting person that you get to be with all the time, but it makes people actually want to come to you when you have that.
Any clues about how to make it work faster?
Yeah.
You know what? We say that if you take a minute at night as well, when you're about to go to bed, and really celebrate somebody who you admire, who has done what you want, and actually, celebrate
Elon
that.
Musk.
Elon Musk,
nice.
somebody who has actually created
Nice.
a cool, fun, highly profitable corporation or whatever, and rock that, make it work, and just celebrate them. And I think you can actually create enormous seeds for you to find the person you're looking for.
Okay, Masi. Oh, one more.
I thought of 2 more
Go
things.
for it.
Think about your motivation. Who are you doing this for? If you can have a higher motivation, you're going to get a better quality partner. The other thing, we already talked a bit about emotion and how you think about that partner. How you see them in the world is really, really important too. So,
Okay.
let's finish with that.
We're gonna load up a question for tomorrow morning.
Right.
We have a question from Israel from a friend named Moran, and I think it's a pretty cool question. And Moran, we're gonna be talking about your question tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey there, just wanted to ask you, what do you think someone should do on a daily basis to increase revenues, to increase profits, to increase his lifestyle? And at the same time, what would you tell someone in terms of helping him find perhaps a better business model that have no limits compared to the business model that I feel that I have now, that have some kind of a glass ceiling to the scale? So what do you think? Revenues, profits, unlimited scale, and lifestyle. What would you do daily to get there? Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Cool
Moran.
question.
I want to put the question like this. I'm in a business. The business that I have chosen to be in, I can only make so much money. There's a ceiling. There's a glass ceiling. Is there a way to break through that glass limit of this business income? And how can I do that? How can I change my business model? Okay.
Great question.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow at the Peachtree Cafe. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.